so we're back here with Allie again. So now we're gonna do the drip dye. How exciting. What's happened is it's been about over a week and a half, so Allie's hair has gotten quite warm. So still okay to do color, but not the best, because what's going to happen if we do a direct dye color, this yellowy color is going to mix into that and we're not going to get a true color. So what we're going to do to start is we're going to tone her hair again. We're going to get this to as white of a palette, and then we get to do the drip dye. Are you excited?
Yes.
Here is the toner all applied. You can see how nice it's toning the hair out. All right, our toner is all washed out now. Now her hair is ready to put in this direct dye funky color. You can see how much whiter the palette is, so very important when you're doing this type of tone. And we'll get her sectioned out and we'll show you what we're gonna do. Okay, we're sectioning out her hair now. What we're gonna be doing is like having a horseshoe on the top here. It's easiest to section out all the hair first because we're going to be starting from the bottom and working our way up. And especially with these types of colors, you want to keep them obviously as clean as you can. We're doing a more of a free type of color where it's like drip dye, but you still want to keep your sections fairly clean. Okay, and then we're going to be working all the way around the head. We have the hair all sectioned now in levels. We have this area in the back here, that will be one section. We'll have two over here, and then two on the sides. Okay. And then the horseshoe up top. So we're gonna probably end up splitting this horseshoe into 2 or 3, just so that we can easily color all of that. This is our coloring station now. We have everything protected with garbage bags because this is gonna be a super messy color. We wanna make sure that we're keeping everything clean. We'll be using this clear, actually, gift wrap to put in between the colors so that we can see the color as it's processing, and this will keep all the sections clean. I will be mixing in several different concoctions of these shades. The first shade we're going to be choosing is the indigo color, and we're going to be adding some water into the color. This is going to help make the color a bit runnier so that we can do the drip type of application. I'm going to be mixing the second color, which is magenta, by doing the same thing. So let's put the water in. We want to make sure that we have the right consistency because we want to be able to drip the color, but we also don't want the color too watered down. We're going to add some more pigment into the color, and we're going to stir it in to make sure again that we have this right consistency to do the perfect drip. Let's get started. We're going to start pouring the color onto the hair just like this. We want this kind of random drip, kind of formation. I kind of want to evenly visually see that I have a disbursement of color kind of throughout. With the drip color all applied now, what we're going to do is we're going to be using a wide tube comb like this, and we're going to be combing the color through the hair. Depending on the effect you're going for, you might want to you can leave some blonde in there. That's going to show through in the end result. For me, I'm not going for that much blonde in the end. We can see some areas that are not fully saturated. Because I want this look to be a very saturated color, I'm going to be adding some more pigment in so that we can comb it through again. What I'm doing on these top portions near the root is that I'm actually just going to be using the color brush to paint it in. The reason why I'm doing this is because I am using different colors section through section, and if I drip too close up to the root, there's a good chance I'm going to get it onto the section above. How messy this color is, it's crazy. You can see the melt of colors in the hair. We'll be putting this clear plastic on to separate the layers. And we want to get the clear plastic pretty much as close as we can to that sectioning pattern. So we can let down these sections over top. Here is our next layer of colors. On the left, we have a mix of sapphire blue and sky, and then on the right, we have a purple blend of indigo, amethyst, and light purple. Okay, on to the second level now. We're going to make sure that we have a very clean comb because we are using similar colors but different section through section. Make sure all these little hairs are clipped out of place. You can see all the purple in there now. Now we're going to be going in with some blue. Level 2 done. Again, check out the mess. Next here we have on the left a mix of rose and light pink with a dash of magenta, and then on the right we have a full magenta. We are using the brush method around the face purposefully because we do not want to drip color all over Allie's skin because these colors have a tendency to stain. And we really want to make sure that Allie's happy with her look after and that she doesn't have color all over her face. Okay, third layer all done. Now we're gonna move on to the top horseshoe. I'm actually gonna be splitting this section into 3. This is gonna allow for an easier coloring application and so that we can get the color saturated throughout and we can have a really nice blend of colors. Overall, I want the top drape of colors, so the top horseshoe of hair, to be a lighter shade. So I'm gonna be first using a light purple color. And next, I'm going to be using a mix of the rose and the light pink. We're going to be doing the same thing by dabbing the color close to the root and then pouring any extra pigment we need to make sure that the hair is fully saturated. You can see this awesome melt of colors. It's going to give it a really good unicorny kind of feel. We're going to be taking the middle section of the top horseshoe, again just splitting the rest of the hair into two. I'm going to be using the same colors that I did in the previous section in the horseshoe. All right, we are on the home stretch now. We have just the last front piece. Actually, I really like these tones in here, so I'm gonna keep with it. We went with the lighter tone on the top half, so it's not gonna be as bright and vibrant of the colors. I'm going to be putting in some splashes of more rich magenta in the front, so we have these flashes of brighter color. We're all applied now, finally. This is a masterpiece. It is gonna look awesome. Look at the aftermath of all the color massacre. All right, now we are ready to wash out. Look how cool this color looks. Look how messy it looks though, because it is. Okay, and we gotta still be pretty careful about how we wash this out because we don't want the different layers of colors to run into each other. So we're gonna do them section by section. Okay, so here is each of her sections now all clipped out of the way because we're gonna be doing section through section as we rinse. It's gonna be ice cold water, so we're preventing running of the colors together. Okay, we have the first section rinsed out. Look how cool that color looks. Now we're gonna just pull down the next section and rinse that one. Home stretch, last section. Look how awesome this melt looks at the top here. Really, really cool. So we're all done the color now. It took a long time, but check out how good it looks. It was a really long process and it was a very messy color, so we want to make sure that we're going to be washing all the towels and the capes together in one load so it's not staining anything. How do you like your hair? I love it. It's fun, it's crazy, it's exciting. So that's this week's video. Try this strip dye color out for yourself. It's a super fun color. Definitely needs a little bit of time and can be a little bit messy, but a lot of fun. We are doing giveaways on our products all the time. We're doing one a month, so check out the link below. You have a chance to win some free nvenn products. Check out the website at nvenn.com if you want to take a look at all the products. Other than that, if you guys have a question, as always, leave a comment below. We will get right back to you. Hit that subscribe button. We're putting out videos every week, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.